By the way, another newbie to the room with a very interesting name. Huh. Raphael Wolfgang. You will clap once you will enjoy our next comic, my friends. Please come to the stage. Right now.
Yes. Thank you for introducing me the proper way. I appreciate that so much. That's how my forefathers used to introduce me when I did comedy in Nazi Germany. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I think you and Vicky are going to have some makeup sex pretty soon here too. I don't know what. Anyway, I was talking to my dad the other day, and my dad is a really major conspiracy theorist. Anyone else have like a family member who gets like a little too crazy with it? Yeah. Honestly, I'm looking out at this. I think a lot of you guys might be the family member, to be honest. I'm looking out. No, but I was talking to my dad, and he was a major conspiracy theorist, and it's weird because I grew up with my dad, right? And so everyone thinks their dad is super smart growing up. I thought my dad was like wicked smart because he knew shit that nobody else fucking knew, right? He was like Isaac Newton if he just like all of his theories were just completely wrong. You know, he just completely guessed wrong about everything. Like I'd be on the playground with my friends as a kid, and like my friend would come up to me and they'd be like, "Hey, did you know that frogs give you warts?" I'm like, "Frogs don't give you warts, you fucking idiot. The frogs make you gay." No. I don't fall for it anymore. I've grown up, you know, but I still every once in a while I find that like I have shit in my head that I'm like trying to get rid of that like I didn't realize that didn't realize that it's still there. Like the other day I was talking to a buddy of mine who's also a very major conspiracy theorist. He was like, "Hey, I heard that Michelle Obama might be trans." I was like, "Michelle Obama isn't trans, you fucking idiot. She's a lizard." Come on, I know that shit since the 3rd grade. I mean, come on, Barack Obama, you think that's a human name? It's a Star Wars name, clearly. Barack Obama and Vice President Jabba the Hutt. Boba Fett. That's what my dad thinks about Obama. But my dad was trying to tell me the other day about mermaids, too. He was trying to convince me that mermaids are real. And again, I don't fall for it anymore. I was like, "Dad, mermaids aren't real." He goes, "What makes you think mermaids aren't real?" I was like, "I'll tell you why. Because it's always a mermaid, right? It's never a merman. It's always a female thing. That's how you know that was definitely a male-perpetuated horny myth, right? I don't think it was. It probably wasn't women hallucinating tits onto a seal out in the ocean, right? It was some dirty fucking sailor who hasn't seen a woman in 2 years. He's all salty and dehydrated, like there's gotta be some tits out there somewhere. Fish have tits, I know it, they have tits. And then they get back to land, he walks into a bar, he's like, "I saw this crazy half fish person." Everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up, no you didn't. Liar." He's like, "I swear it had big tits and everything." And they're like, "Maybe we should hear him out." It seems like he knows what he's talking about. I don't know. Maybe we should hear him out. And then another one walked in. He's like, "Oh, I saw this crazy half fish with a big dick." And everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up." What the fuck are you talking about? What have you been touching frogs? What the hell's wrong with you, dude? Jesus Christ. Do you think if fish had visible dicks, people would still be putting them in their aquariums?
Yes.
Really? You think so? I think they'd make creepy decorations. I don't think that would... That's weird. I think that's why they make good decorations, is because they're because a dog, you can tolerate a dick on a dog, because a dog is like a person, right? You love your dog. A dick on a fish, that's like a dick on a lamp. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. With like a light bulb at the tip or something, you know what I mean? Like, that's just terrible. Anyway, I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day, and I have this buddy who's like really rich, and he really pisses me off sometimes. Rich people really piss me off sometimes because he's like trust fund rich. You know what I mean? Which means he's a dumbass with money. Like, he's too dumb not to spend his money on dumb shit, and it enrages me. He was telling me the other day about a subscription he pays for an audio porn website, which is like porn but without the video. It's just the audio. He pays a subscription for this shit. I'm like, just close your eyes. Just close your fucking eyes, dude, right? What the fuck are you doing? He's like, no, you don't get it. You see, it's produced to be audio porn, and it's great because you don't need the video. You can just let your imagination take over. So I tried it. I did. I went home and I tried some audio porn. I went home, I got the free trial, sat down, and I closed my eyes, and all I could imagine was just a fully clothed voice actor in a recording studio. Just some poor woman just faking an orgasm for money, right? That's not sexy at all, right? Just grinding, trying to make ends meet, right? Like, this guy's such an idiot, right? He thinks there's some girl in there like, ooh, yeah, fuck me, daddy, but she's definitely just like, ooh, yeah, fuck me, daddy, Oh my god. The producer walks out like, hey, can we get a little bit more energy on the fuck me daddy, please? Also, we gotta film a blowjob scene pretty soon here, so here's the dildo. What's the dildo for? Well, we need to get like realistic audio out of you, so you gotta, I'm not sticking a fucking dildo in my mouth, right? I'm 65 years old, I know what a fucking blowjob sounds like. Well, you kind of have to, I'm not doing it. Well, I'm not paying you unless you do it. Well, why don't you take that dildo and shove it right up your fucking, and I'm just sitting there like, why didn't they edit any of this audio out? Is this part of the storyline? Very meta, Jesus. So creative, very creative, these audio porn guys. How am I doing on time? What do I got? 1 minute, okay. That's an awkward amount of time. Okay. This is a true story. On my way here, I saw a chihuahua shitting, like right around the corner. Right around the corner, I saw a chihuahua shitting on the sidewalk. And I was looking at this thing, I was like, God damn, like, at least this thing has the decency to look ashamed while he's doing it, you know what I mean? Like, have you ever seen a dog shitting? You know what I mean? Have you ever seen a chihuahua shitting on the sidewalk? They're all all scared. Like, don't look at me, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. You'd think it would be the other way around, but no. The dog's naked and afraid, and the human's like, yeah, this is my territory, yeah! Sorry, was the man shitting on the street act out a little too gross for you guys? That's fair. You guys have been awesome. Keep it going for your host, everybody.
All right. Dankeschön, Mr. Wofgang. You were very, very funny. And we thank you. By the way, it's called a kangaroo when you see the dog ready to poop. It's the kangaroo. No, just me? Have you ever seen me go out?